Hello everyone, welcome back. We're on part 49. I think I'm going to go and get the hurricane spin. Hopefully, I can just show them to him. I don't really want to do his game or anything. Oh my, buji de itaka. So just and then omae, and then buji de ita, sort of like you existed via safeness, or you were safe, much less literally. But yeah, buji de ita, just kind of this whole time you were, you know, safe, basically. Buji de ita, and then ka, a questionizer. Ariru no koto o naze damatte ita mucha shiotte. Ariru no koto, so basically just about Aryl, I suppose. The you know, what happened with Aryl. Yeah, about Aryl basically. Ariru no koto o naze, why, and damaru is to be quiet, to stay quiet, to keep quiet, I guess. So damatte ita is just, you know, why were you silent about Aryl? Why didn't you tell me about Aryl? Basically. And mucha shiotte? Mucha? Let's have a look. I feel like we've done this. Mucha, does that just mean like dumb? Mucha, absurd, unreasonable, rash, absurdity, nonsense. Oh, okay. And I think shiotte is just... It's like shiteite, I suppose. Mucha shiteite. Naze damatte ita mucha shiteite. Ariru no koto wo naze damatte ita... Oh, I wonder if it's like... No, maybe not. Naze damatte ita mucha shiotte. Okay, maybe... Yeah, sorry, I was just muttering something to see if you can modify nouns in this way. So I think this is actually well, this bit, damatte ita mucha. It's like the damatte ita that was quiet, were silent, is modifying mucha, meaning sort of like a stupid action, I suppose. So it's like, why did you do the sort of stupidity of being quiet about Aryl? Kind of thing. Naze damatte ita mucha shiotte. Yeah, and well, yeah, and then he's kind of, you know, left the sentence unfinished, which is very common in Japanese, but there you go. Omae ga dete itte kara kono shima mo bussou ni natte kite na. Omae ga, so you, dete itte kara, from your... Yeah, from you going out of the island, from you leaving the island, basically. Kono shima mo, this island also. Bussou ni, so to, well, bussou ni. Ni is just needed with naru, right? Naru is your verb meaning to become. So usually when you say naru, you will put ni with it. Maybe, you know, ni naru. It became to bussou, which is like danger or dangerous. It became dangerous. And then kuru just means it has come over a period of time. This island has come to also become dangerous. And then the na, the kite na ending is just, I don't know, that doesn't really change the meaning. You could just as well say bussou ni natte kita. Nah, it came to be dangerous. But he's gone natte kite na. Doesn't change it at all, I don't think. Tokoro de omae. So by the way, omae. So he's actually calling us the rude pronoun omae. He's not using our name here because it's not written in Romaji, right? Tabisaki de? I guess that's just like in your travels, basically. Tabisaki de. Nani ga atta ka shiran ga. Oh, okay. So this is just like, I do not know. Shiran. I do not know. Nani ga atta ka? What happened? What was there? You know, what was there on your travels? I don't know, but skoshi, a little. Takumashiku natta. So you became, takumashi is sort of just kind of stronger, more resilient, I suppose, more powerful, stronger, more sturdy maybe. Takumashiku natta. So you became more, you became stronger, or you became strong perhaps. And then yo, just meaning, you know, seems as though, you look as though, it seems as though you have become stronger a little. And then jana, just like dana, just a declarative and kind of a agreement-seeking rhetorical, you know, sort of like haven't you kind of thing, but no. Kautsuki ga mukashi to wa chigau wa. Kautsuki, I guess just the look, your look or your expression. Oh, outward looks, features, face, countenance, I don't know that word, expression. So yeah, just those words, I guess. You look, the way you look at the, maybe your, yeah, just your expression maybe. You just kind of seem different. And then mukashi to wa, kind of with, you know, with long ago, chigao, your expression differs to long ago, to how it was long ago. And then wa, kind of a sort of feminine sentence ender, right? Yosh, just like, alright. Dore hodo no udemae ni natta ka washi ni misete kure. So dore hodo, basically just how much, essentially. Dore meaning sort of which, and hodo is kind of like an amount. So yeah, literally that, I suppose. Which amount? So how much? Not udemae. Udemae is just sort of your ability. So yeah, which amount ability natta. So which amount did, I don't know, man. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Ni natta ka, basically just, yeah, what amount did your abilities become, quite literally. But obviously it's more like, you know, how much stronger are you? Washi ni to me misete kure. Show for me. Show me how much stronger you became. Can I just say, alright, fine, we'll do it. Let's just do it. Should I actually try? I feel like I should. I might edit this out. But I'll try, I guess. Washi ni iwasereba omae no ken no udemae wa mada mada minarai rebelu ja. Okay. Iwasereba. Okay, washi ni iwasereba. I think this is like, so you've kind of got iwaseru, which is like to cause to say. In this case, I think it's like to let me say. Because as I've said before, excuse me, sorry about that. As I've said before, causative is kind of means like to let or to make someone do something. It sort of covers both bases. So iwasereba is kind of a conditional, so it's like kind of like if you let me say, if you allow me to say so. Omae no ken no udemae wa, your sword level, your sword skills. Mada mada, like still a long way to go. Mada mada just means like, you know, you have a long way to go before you, well, just for whatever, you have a long way to come yet. You're not yet at a high level or whatever. And then minarai is basically apprentice, and then reberu is just level, just written in katakana. The minarai reberu, so you are apprentice level, and then ja just the same as da. Yosh, washi no ichigeki hitogeki? Maybe? Yosh, washi no hitogeki wo 3回 kurao made ni 100回以上 washi ni uchikonde miro. Good lord. Okay, so yosh, just like, alright. Washi no hitogeki, my sort of single attack, 3回 3 times. So my single attacks 3 times. Kurao is like to eat, kind of. So in the same sort of sense as in English, we might say, eat this, before you sort of hit someone or, you know, chuck a grenade. You know, not that this happens, not that people do this, but, you know, like maybe in the military, if you throw a grenade, you might say, eat this. You know, it's sort of that. So it's like, yeah, eating, to eat 3 of his attacks, basically. And then made ni. Made ni is like until. I think it also doubles up and means like by the time. Yeah, I think it's by. So by the time you eat my single attack 3 times. 100回以上, more than, basically more than 100 times to me, uchikondemiro. So just this kind of imperative at the end. Try. Basically just try hitting me. Uchikomu. Uchikomu must just mean like, okay, to drive in. To smash, to sort of, I feel like it just means to attack hard kind of thing. It's like to hit into him, to try hitting into him more than 100 times by the time we have eaten 3 of his single attacks. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we got over 100. So sokomade. So until that point in time, I suppose, or up until there. Yeah. Oh, 146 回じゃ. So just 146 times, and then a declarative. 腕を上げたな. So your skills, I suppose, have or ageta. So that's transitive. So it's like you have raised your skills rather than you have become better. It's almost like we have, you know, intentionally practiced maybe and increased our ability. Huh. Anyway, ude o ageta na. So you have raised your skills. Minarai atsukai shite warukatta na. So just, yeah, minarai, again, apprentice. Atsukau is to treat something in a certain way, basically. To treat or manage or, yeah, to treat something, I suppose. Or to act with something in a certain way. Anyway, this is the noun because it's the stem of the verb, atsukai. And then shite, I guess, just turning it back into a verb. Yeah, and then warukatta is obviously the past tense of warui. So, you know, it was bad, basically. It was bad to do the treatment like as an apprentice. I shouldn't have treated you like an apprentice, basically. And then na at the end, just a, you know, rhetorical agreement seeky thing. And then kore kara wa. So yeah, from now, essentially, from this point on, minarai aratame, I think. Let me check that. Aratame, I think that's right. I mean, sort of to renew. Anew, to, yeah, sort of renew, do something, yeah, just sort of to start over, I guess. Minarai aratame, so instead of an apprentice, I guess. Hiyokko ja. Isn't Hiyokko chick? Or is that's Hiyoko, maybe? Hiyoko is a chick. And Hiyokko doesn't have any entries. So I guess that's just a chick, like a fledgling or something. So we're no longer an apprentice. Apprentice sounds better, doesn't it? I wonder if minarai, literally the kanji in minarai means to look and learn. So it's maybe someone who, you know, hasn't actually done the activity yet, but they're just watching a master do it, you know. And so now we're a fledgling, maybe. Hiyoko, tsukunai ga kore wo motte ike. So just addressing us, fledgling. Tsukunai ga, it is few, but kore wo, this, motte ike, take this, basically. Better be purple money, I mean. Yep. All right, nice. Cheers, mate. Oh, nice, that was it. Okay, cool. Oh, I brought these.
それは剣士の紋章ではないか。
So just sorewa, so you know, that, what's that sort of thing? That is. And then kenshi, sword soldier, basically, or swordman. Monsho, crest, right? We've seen this. Dewa naika, is not that a swordman's crest?
それをお前はいくつ持っている？
So yeah, sore wo, those or that. Omae wa, you. Ikutsu, how many? Motteiru, are you having? How many are you possessing?
どうやらお前にその紋章について話す時が来たようじゃな。
So doyara essentially just preceding a seems statement. So I guess it just basically means seems. Doyara seems, appears as though. Omae ni, to you. Sono monsho, those crests. Nitsuite, about. Hanasu toki, the time of talking. Kita, came. The time of talking came. And then yo, this is also seems. They seem to sort of go together. Doyara and yo, they seem to pair up in sentences quite often. And they both mean like seems, to appear as though. So seems as though the time of talking about those crests to you came. Or has come, we would say in English, of course. And then jana, just a declarative, and a na.
Kenshi no monsho, それは力だけでなく, I think.
Kenshi no monsho, swordsman's crests. それは, I think this is a bit like a adding further detail usually. それは, that is to say, perhaps, kind of vibe. 力だけでなく, so sort of not only power. 知恵、そして勇気を兼ね備えた者のみが集めることのできる剣士の証. I almost said that wrong at the end there. So 知恵 is like wisdom. そして and then like in addition and also basically 勇気 courage. Or 兼ね備えた. I think 兼ね備える is basically to be equipped with both. Or maybe all. Let me just check that. To have both, that's kind of interesting. Because he also mentioned power. So, kane sonayeta mono nomi. So, only people who have sort of, who, yeah, are equipped with both, you know, courage and wisdom. Atsumeru koto no dekiru. Atsumeru, to gather, to collect, and then koto no dekiru, basically just making it potential form. And then kenshi no akashi, they are proof of a swordsman. That, yeah, that only those who possess both wisdom and courage can collect, are able to collect, essentially.
そしてそれらを10個集めることができた者のみが人撃必殺の剣の技を覚える力を持つという。
So I think this to you at the end is essentially saying it is said, or apparently, maybe. Man, there's a lot to unpack here and try and order. Yeah, it is said. God, where do I start with this? Yeah, maybe here. Okay, it's said that only mono people who kind of have gathered or have been able to gather jukko, 10 of those. It is said that only people who were able to gather 10 of those. Hitogeki Hisatsu. I guess that's just an all-out attack or something, right? Maybe it is ichigeki. Is it ichigeki then? I've been saying that wrong. Sorry, everyone. Ichigeki hisatsu. Certain kill. Okay. So, okay. So it's like a guaranteed fatal attack, I suppose. Something, that's a bit literal, but yeah, something like that. So ichigeki hisatsu. Yeah, just guaranteed kill with a single attack, maybe. Not ken no waza, so a sword technique. Or oboeru chikara, the power to memorize or learn. And then motsu, to have. So, yeah, basically only people who were able to gather 10 of those possess the power to master or learn or memorize or whatever the sword technique of, a guaranteed kill with a single attack. And then toyu, just kind of, it is said or apparently or something like that. Washi mo, I also, what is this? Something mono mo. Kyo, I don't know this. Ani mono? Anisha? Huh. 1 second. Anija. 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 I don't know how to intonate it, but yeah. Anija mo. So I also... basically the mo's here, I think, are saying like... And. I. And. That older brother of mine, perhaps. Kind of, quite literally. But, both, maybe. Both me and my older brother. Wakai toki wa... when... The time we were young, I suppose... Yume or mi, we saw a dream, or we had a dream, I suppose, more less literally. Doryoku shita ga, we endeavored, but we tried our best, but. Monsho o 10個集めるには2人ともあまりにも年を取りすぎてしまった。Okay, Monsho o 10個, so the crests 10 of the crests. Atsumeru ni wa, in gathering 10 of the crests, maybe. Futari tomo, kind of 2 people, both of them, sort of both of us, essentially, both of us. Amari ni mo, excessively, basically. Toshi wo tori sugite shimatta. We sort of we excessively took years. We sort of got too old, basically. Toshi or toru is sort of to grow older, isn't it? To get older. And then sugiru is to do something too much. So we undesirably, excessively took years, in the act of trying to gather 10 crests, I suppose. Something like that. Ima no omae wa sono waza wo oboeru no ni tae uru chikara wo motte Ima no omae wa, so the current you, quite literally, sono waza o, so that technique, oboeru no ni, for, I suppose, for learning that technique. Tae uru, I need to look up uru, really. Okay, well, I had a look, and apparently this is just sort of potential form. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with that. Tae uru. Chikara wo motteiru toyu koto ja. So where were we? So that technique, for learning. Tae uru. I guess tae uru is like to withstand, to endure. To have to endure something. So tae uru is maybe just potential form, just, to be able to endure. And then chikara, so the power of being able to endure for learning that technique. Motteiru, you are possessing it. And then toyu koto, just kind of means... Yeah, well, the koto... I don't know how to explain this, really. Motteiru toyu koto ja. The toyu koto at the end just basically means that it means that. It indicates that, I suppose. So the fact that we have 10, sort of indicates that we are possessing the power to be able to endure what's required to learn that technique, maybe. Something like that, man. Omae nara. So when it comes to you, in your case, I believe, nara after someone's name or whatever kind of means that. It's like in your case, when it comes to you, dekiru kamoshiren. You can do it, probably, right? Yosh, omae. Washi no yu tori yatte miro. So, alright, omae. Washi no yu tori. So, kind of in the way I say, yatte miro. Try doing in the way that I say. Okay. 美を押して気合をためてから話す。Okay. 美を押して。So press B. 気合をためてから from ためる is to sort of save, to store up. I said this yesterday actually. I bought some new headphones and I'm collecting the points from the store, and the dude in the store told me how many points I have. And I was just like, tamemasu. Like, I will save them up. I'll continue saving them. But yeah, so from saving up energy or fighting spirit, hanasu is to release. So release B from having saved up energy. And washi ni mukatte, kind of face to me, I guess. Yatte miro, or maybe against me, perhaps. Yatte miro, try doing it against me, or try doing it facing me. Power spin. Oh god, I don't know, man. Dai? Kaiten giri? Wo oboeta. So sort of grand, I guess. Grand spinning slice. Kaiten is to revolve, isn't it? So you may know of kaiten zushi, which is kaiten sushi maybe, which is, sushi that goes round on conveyor belts and you sort of pick off your things. That's kaiten sushi. It's revolving sushi. So this is kaiten. That's the kanji they use and everything. So grand revolving slice, I guess. Oboeta. You learned or mastered the grand revolving slice. B wo oshite, press B. Kiai wo tamete kara tsukau. So almost exactly the same as what he just said. From saving up fighting spirit, use. And then tadash, but or however, maholyoku wo shouhii suru kara chūi shio. So maholyoku, magic power. Shouhii is like kind of consumption, to consume. So shouhii suru. Suru obviously turns it into a verb there. Without suru, it would just be consumption, basically. So it'd be a noun. Shouhii suru. So it consumes magic power. And then kara, basically meaning so in this case. It consumes magic power. So, chūi shio. Let's sort of, let's take care. Let's be careful. I have realized your dream. Migoto ja, omae. Oh no, dude, don't skip. I was reading that. That's annoying. Okay, well, Mingoto, which I read, was sort of like a thing worth seeing. It means, a grand sight. It was, it was fantastic. It was splendid. It was, excellent to see kind of thing. And then unfortunately I missed the second line. But Washira kyōdai no chōnen? Maybe? Let me look that up. You've probably got a fair bit of freedom with how to read this, to be honest. But it could be naganen. I'll try that. Oh, God. Yeah, it could be naganen. I'm going to go with naganen. So Washira Kyōdai, we brothers. Naganen, sort of long years. Yume. So it's all modifying yume there. Yume is dream. So the dream of long years of we brothers. Yoku kanaete kureta. So you've kind of yoku is like you've done well to, and then whatever verb is in the sentence. So you've done well to. Kanaeru is like to realize, to make a dream come true. And so kanaete kureta is just, you know, the kureta at the end is like for us, kind of like in as a favor to us, even though we didn't do it intentionally. As a favor, he's grateful that we've done it, sort of thing. He's pleased to see it. So yoku kanaete kureta, you have, you know, done well to realize our dream of many years. You're welcome, dude. Give me some more purple money.
Namida ga tomarane.
Namida is tears, and tomaru is to stop. That's intransitive. And so tomaranu is a negative form of that. So namida ga tomaranai is just the tears won't stop. Namida nazo. What is going on here? To ni kareta mono da to omotte ita wa. Okay. Interesting. I think I'd sort of get the vibe of the second one, but namida nazo. Let me have a look at that. I don't think that's going to get any results, but I might as well. Namida nazo. Does that have like another... I don't think it's anything, is it? I don't know what nazo is. I might ask about that. Obviously lying again. I'm sure I won't, but there you go. To ni kareta mono dato. I wonder if to ni is kind of like completely or finally. Oh, long ago. A long time ago. Okay, to ni. So yeah, a long time ago then. Kareru is to dry up. It's usually used for like plants. It's like to wither and to dry up and maybe to, you know, die and stuff maybe. So kareta mono da. Is he talking about his tears? Maybe he's talking about his tears. Like a long time ago my tears were things that have kind of dried up, withered. And then to omotteita, I was thinking that was the case. I was thinking that I had no tears left to shed, I suppose. I don't know. I want to look up Namida. Does it have another reading? Dewey. Really? Dewey. Dewey nuzzle. Surely that's nothing. No, I don't know. There's nothing here, man. I don't know. Washi ga omae ni oshierareru koto wa mou nani mo nai. So washi ga I, omae ni to you, oshierareru. That's a potential form verb. So to be able to teach or can teach. Oshierareru, can teach, and then koto, things basically. Things I can things I can teach to you, mo, anymore, nani mo nai. Like, there is nothing, basically. There does not exist whatever you think of. There is nothing. There does not exist anything. Omae nara, so again, just kind of, in your case, kanarazu areru o tsurete kaete kuru to shinjiteiru zo. Kanarazu, like definitely, for sure, for certain. Ariru o, aril. Tsurete kaete kuru. You will come returning, leading aril, for sure. To shinjiteiru. I am believing, basically. I exist believing that is the case. Alright, cheers, mate. I could maybe do a quick, like, montage of me collecting all the treasure charts. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, let's go! Okay, obviously we've got some text here. We've got Yurei sen no mappu o te ni ireta. So Yurei basically meaning ghost or spirit. Sen meaning ship, so ghost ship. Mappu, obviously map. Te ni ireta, you entered into the hand the ghost ship map. Jujiki ue de kaizu o hiraite kakurin shio. So of course, you know, confirm it having opened the sea chart via up on the D-pad. Oh, that was it. Alright, cool. Huh. Okay. Well, this is the ghost ship. I guess we can finally read this Triforce chart text as well. Triforce no mappu o te ni ireta. So you entered into the hand a Triforce map. Kono mama de wa, so kind of via or in, I suppose. Kono mama, this state, in its current state. Wakaranai, you know, it does not become clear. No de, so, it is not clear, so. Doko ka de, at somewhere. Kaidoku, sort of decryption. Sorry, is that one? Decipher? Decipher it. Yeah, decipher, I suppose. Kaidoku. It's like solve reading. Yeah, kaidoku, decipher. And then shite morao. It's sort of like, let's receive it being deciphered at somewhere. Let's have someone decipher it. Whoops. I've done you, lad. Alright, cool. Alright, last one is in here. Can I just show him the thing straight away? It might be worth reading as text, actually. Kitanai te de sawaru denai mureisha. Oh no, bureisha, sorry. Bureisha. So, kitanai, dirty, te, hands, so dirty hands, and then de, with dirty hands, basically. Sawaru is to touch, and then denai, I guess, just, you know, do not touch me with those dirty hands. Do not touch with those dirty hands. And then bureisha is a no manners person. So, like, you know, well, whatever that implies, really, kind of, you know, I don't know, you lowly POS, I don't know. Kono besso no kenri wa waga goshujin sama dake no mono da. Okay, kono besso, so this villa. No kenri, so the rights of this villa. Wa, just bringing it up as the topic. Waga goshujin sama, my shujin, I don't know what that is really, just like the master of the household basically is shujin, I think. This doubles up as like husband because Japanese is a bit, you know, still a bit backwards in the in values and stuff, and so the main master of the household is the husband usually, so it's a bit behind the times, Japan's language, but there you go. Wanga go shujin sama dake, so only the master, my master, not mono, so sorry, yeah, mono, so a thing that is only my master's. The rights to this villa are a thing that it only belong to my master. Is this, what is this? Was this kegarawashi? Can't remember. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm totally right. Awesome. Okay, I'm surprised, but that's good. Kegarawashi is just another word for dirty, basically, filthy. Just, I guess, a bit worse, maybe? Kegarawashi, it sort of implies looking down on it rather than just stating that something is dirty, maybe. Kegarawashi yatsume. This me at the end is sort of like adds an insulting tone to it. So kegarawashi yatsume. You know, you fucking sort of filthy scum, I suppose. Kaere, kaere. Just the imperative of kaeru, meaning to go home. So he's just telling us to go home twice. Kaere, kaere. It's like, clear off, clear off. Now I just got to show him this. Kegarawashi. Okay, I think he still hasn't noticed what we're giving him. So a noise, I get a reactionary noise, I guess, and then, you know, filthy, and then kitanai tede, like with filthy hands, with dirty hands, and then he's trailed off because he's realised what's going on. Sorewa, you know, like a noise, and then that. Nanto, anata atarashi goshujin sama datta no desu ka. Okay, I butchered that. Nanto, sort of. What is nanto? Nanto's like, it's an exclamation usually. It's just sort of like, what's this? Basically. In an exclamation kind of way. Not actually asking, what's this? But what's this? Anata, you. Atarashi, new. Goshujin-sama, obviously like master. Datta, you know, you. This whole time you were the new master, I suppose. And then no desu ka, just kind of, you know, an inquisitive question. Omae dono to you no desu na. Dono is like, I suppose, lord or master or whatever. Omae dono to you. So, you know, one says omae dono. You know, that's what you are called, basically. You are called omae dono. And then no desu na, sort of like you're called master omae, right? You know, sort of I'm with you. And then I don't know the reading of this. Is this oi? No, sorry, yoi or I? I nao shite irasharu. Okay. Okay, irasharu. Irasharu is like iru, basically. So it just means to exist, kind of, but it's politer. So it's sort of like you exist doing a good name, or you exist having a good name, kind of thing. You are having a good name. You have a good name. Yeah. Omae dono. So, Lord Omae. Doa wa yasashiku shimete ne. Heart. Okay, doa, obviously door, that's what he is. Wa, just a particle. Yasashiku, sort of gently, kindly, or whatever. Maybe gently, yasashiku. And then shimete. Shimeru is to close. So shimete is just sort of the light request form of that. And then ne, just like, you know, basically at the end. So, you know, close the door gently, you know. Kind of, yeah, a bit creepy, but there you go. Alright, and I'm not going to do his slide puzzle. Just straight to the Triforce chart, please. Although, if he's got money up there... No, I can't get it. I've no idea how long this part is, because I've just continuously recorded since I started the montage. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we're done, right? Collecting these. Now I've got to get money together to pay Tingle. Huh. I completely forgot about that. The gold ship dropped a treasure chart, which led to another treasure chart and another treasure chart and another treasure chart, I think, and then finally the Triforce chart. That's how the Japanese version is. They have a treasure collection quest, treasure chart, trade quest thing where ultimately you get the Triforce chart at the end, which is kind of nuts. So yeah, anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching. Like if you want, don't if you don't, sub if you want, don't if you don't. Thanks to my patrons, hope it's been worth it, and I'll catch you next time.